The moon is not what you think it is. For decades, we believed we understood it. A dead world, silent, unchanging. Just a gray rock, orbiting Earth. But that belief is starting to break, because when humans finally returned and looked at the side of the moon we never see, everything changed. In 2026, during the Artemis II mission, 4 astronauts traveled farther than any human in over 50 years. They weren't landing, they were just passing by. But their path took them somewhere no human had truly seen before. The far side of the moon. For a brief moment, they disappeared. No communication, no signals, no help. Just silence. And below them, a landscape no human eye had ever witnessed directly. What they saw was not what we expected. The side of the moon we see from Earth is relatively smooth, dark plains formed by ancient lava. Familiar patterns we've stared at for centuries, but the far side, it's completely different. Instead of smooth plains, it's chaos. Craters on top of craters, layered over billions of years. It looks less like a world and more like something that survived a war. And then, there's something even more disturbing, hidden beneath the surface. Deep under the moon's largest crater, a structure so big it could stretch across entire countries. Scientists discovered a massive anomaly, a huge concentration of dense material. Buried hundreds of kilometers deep, it's so heavy. It actually pulls the surface downward like something enormous is still sitting inside the moon. On the most accepted explanation, a fragment of an ancient asteroid, a leftover core from a collision that happened billions of years ago. Still there, still affecting the moon today. But that's not the only mystery. Scientists also detected something strange: heat. A region on the far side that is warmer than it should be. Because the moon is supposed to be dead, no active geology, no heat sources, and yet something beneath the surface is still warm. Even stranger, the presence of granite, a rock that usually forms with water on dock, and tectonic activity, things the moon shouldn't have. So how is it there? And then there are the tunnels, massive underground lava tubes, large enough to hold entire structures, hidden beneath the surface, unexplored, sealed. We don't know how deep they go, or what's inside them. And as the astronauts moved along the edge of light and darkness, something else caught their attention. The shadows. At the boundary between day and night on the moon, craters don't look normal. They look like holes, falling endlessly into darkness. One astronaut described it like this: it felt like looking into something you could fall through. And then, during complete isolation, they witnessed something no one expected. A solar eclipse from lunar orbit. The sun disappeared behind the moon, and for nearly an hour, darkness surrounded them. And during that time, they saw flashes. Small bursts of light on the moon's surface. Possibly meteor impacts, or something else, we don't know. Because the far side of the moon is completely exposed, no atmosphere, no protection. Every particle of space hits it directly. And yet, despite all this, we've barely explored it. For centuries, we studied the moon, but only one side. We built theories, based on incomplete information. It's like studying Earth by only looking at one continent. The truth is, on the far side of the moon, one may hold the real story. A story of violent impacts, hidden structures, unexplained heat, and materials that shouldn't exist. And the more we learn, the less certain things become. Because the moon is not just a rock in the sky. It's a place, a strange, unfinished, mysterious place. And we've only just begun to see its true face. Slight pause. The question is, what else is still hidden on the side we never see?